For anybody new that tapping in, man, this is a real account. These are real trades. These are real wins. These are real losses. What's good, everybody? This is your boy Fabian coming back at you with another update for the 1K to 100K challenge. We have just completed our second month in the challenge, man. The end of February, man. The end of February is here. I want to thank all those that have been watching the video so far, checking in with me, reading the updates of the posts that I have. Much appreciated. Lets me know that I'm adding value. You're getting something out of it. You're learning, I'm learning, sharing my mistakes, sharing my losses, sharing my wins. Everything during this challenge is transparent. Right now, we are going over the end of month results for the month of February. You know, February was a rocky month, so I'll go ahead and share what the current account value is and how we ended February. Y'all know how we ended January, and we had a lot of work to do to make February look a little better. So let's see how that turned out. Once again, man, before I get started, man, make sure we like, make sure we subscribe, and make sure we share this thing out. For anybody new that tapping in, man, this is a real account. These are real trades. These are real wins. These are real losses. These are real mistakes being made in real time. These are emotional decisions sometimes. These are tactical, strategic decisions sometimes. No fluff. Everything is 100% authentic. I share everything. All right, without further ado, man, we're going to go ahead and do a quick overview of the account, current value, cash on hand, what's different from our last update, and our overall February performance. All right, man, without further ado, man, let's go. All right, here's our current update for the last week we just completed in February and also the end of the month. So right now, current value is $528.81. Cash on hand is $316.36. This is how we end the month of February, which is a slight improvement from how we ended January. Keep in mind, we started this account with 1K. The first 2 weeks in January, I actually got it up to 11 or 12. Then at the end of January, things just started sliding back, got a little sloppy, got up on the 1K, and just ended January very badly. So that caused me to start February at a low point, and I had to be a little more disciplined and with my trades and a lot less emotional so I can get things back up. So as you can see, this is where we ended February. With just a little clarity, this is what January looked like when we ended it. So, all right, so right here was the end of month of January, $364.32 with $160 cash on hand. Going from $364.32 to $528.81, we increased our account value and we also increased our cash on hand. Keep in mind that February was a volatile month, but it was also a short month. So I'm proud of the way February turned out. I think it could have been a little better. There were some trades that I probably could have executed a little better. But either way, the trades I did get in to get us back to this level here is a win for me right now because we have increased our position from our January close to our February close. Come next week, new month, new week, new day, a full trading month. But this is where we are right now with the account value. All right, before I go over to the charts and also check out our checklist for the week and for the month, I want to share a quick trade story that I went through this week. If anybody knows me, man, I tried 0-day trading and I got smoked on it. And I said I would never do that again because I didn't understand it. Well, this week I did a 0-day trade and I did it on gold. I did it on the 15-minute time frame. But when I tell you, when I was looking at those charts and I just knew what I was looking at, I saw the level, I saw the rejections, and I just knew where it was going to go. So I did a 0-day gold. It was a put. I was using the orb method, and it had broke the top of the orb. It went to the next level, but it never did a retest. It broke and it went to the next level, and it rejected the wick, rejected 3 times. And this was on the 5 minute. I said that third one is coming down because it gapped up. So once again, this is the 15-minute time frame. I said that third touch, that third wick is going to come down. As soon as that third wick hit, I already had my place set up. I did a 0-day, and when I tell you it was $100, I wasn't expecting that much, but that candle dropped so fast down to that gap. My $100 went to $350, and I immediately jumped in there and cashed out. But while I was trying to cash out, it had went all the way up to $500 and then came back down. That's how fast that thing was going. So yeah, I just wanted to share that, man. Like I said, I don't normally do 0 days, but I just really knew what I was looking at that moment, and there was no way what I was looking at was not going to happen. So I jumped in with $100 on the 0-day. I was in and out of there in about 5 minutes. I don't even think it took that long. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. All right, man, let's go ahead and take a look at the checklist for the week and what I'm looking at for the month. All right, here we have my updated checklist for the month. And right now, the ones that are circled in red are some ones that I'm looking at for the upcoming week here, which is our first week in March. As everybody knows, our illustrious president has started an attack this weekend. So it's going to be affecting a lot of stocks, typically energy, oil, and defense. So be on the lookout for those stocks. Be on the lookout for the stock market, period, man, because come Monday, everything is going to do what it do. But yeah, right now my list here, down at the bottom, NVTS, I played earnings on that one this week. That really got the account value up. So I'll go over that play there, looking to rinse and repeat that. XCL, I'll go over that one. I see that getting ready to break out here soon with this attack that could be one of them ones for this week. SLB, XLE, definitely doing this thing right now. So I'll be looking at that one also. Some of these are already running a play in my other account, but if I can space out some more liquidity in the challenge account, one of these will definitely be going in. So this is the list here for the week, first week of March, and also the entire month of March. I may pull 1 or 2 out and replace them with something else, but right now, these are my go-tos. The ones circled in red, I'm trying to focus on this first week here in March. Pay close attention to them, and I'll look up for some breakout points. But I'll go over a few of these on the charts here. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go to the charts now, man. Let's get this chart thing going. The first one I am going to go over is NVTS. Like I said, I ran a play on that one this week. They had earnings. So let's go to the charts. All right, this is NVTS. Currently, you're looking at the monthly. They just had earnings on Tuesday. About the last hour of the market, I kind of looked at some setups on there, and I already had this in buy and hold. I ran a play on it last year, and then just left it to the wayside. But then I just saw that it had earnings. I really wasn't going to pay attention to it, but I just said, let me pull it up because it's a less expensive stock. So I kind of like what I saw on the charts. So I really like what I saw on the weekly. We'll pull up the weekly. All right, this here's the weekly. And basically what I was looking at with these bull flags. So I saw this bull flag here, which was back in December. And then I saw the breakout move up to here. and then we went right back into a bull flag. So Monday, Tuesday was this candle here. Tuesday was this candle's range here when I drew that flag. And I just said we should get a breakout. So that's what I was looking at when I played this play here. Basically, I was playing earnings. So, and lo and behold, we go to the daily. We go to the daily, clean this up a little bit. I also like the fact that it was bouncing off of the 200 MA. Daily time frame, bouncing off the 200 moving average. So that was another tall tale sign for me that, you know, we could be going to the upside. Whether earnings were good or decent, looks like earnings were great, but just bull flag and this 200 MA. When I looked at it at the end of the day, it was bouncing off of that. It had made another move to the upside. So I said, if we got great earnings, it'll go up. After hours, earnings were great. It went up. It went up to like $8, and then next day, everybody stepped in and did what it needed to do, and it got up to 10. And 10 was my target on Wednesday. It got up to 10. Once it hit 10, that's when I exited and took that profit. And Thursday, I was waiting on the pullback, and I did get in. I got in Thursday on the pullback. Actually, I ran a put. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. All right, so if anybody familiar with the OR method, this was my strategy here for running the put. All right, this first candle here, 9:30 on the 26th, this first 15-minute candle. That's when you mark out the high and the low, which was that candle. Then you're looking for a breakout to the upside or to the downside. So that next 15-minute candle, as you can see, it waked up. So when you're paying attention to it real time, this is a candle going up, but you need confirmation first to see if it's going to continue up. And lo and behold, we did not get that confirmation. The candle came back down and it closed under the high. And then the next candle, it tried to test it again. It wicked and came back down. Now we come back down here to the bottom of the orb, and it's almost going to fake you out again because it broke below the low, and it tried to do a retest, but it ended up going right back into the orb. So you really don't do anything until you get confirmation of a breakout to the upside or to the downside. Now, what I did was when I saw it go back up here again and it tested the top again and rejected, I went ahead and jumped in on a put. So that was my confirmation there that we're not going any higher. We wicked here, which was a liquidity grab. That's the market trying to fake you out, because that was a tall candle if you think about it. But then that wick came back down, and then the candle closed under the high of the orb. So we come down, two twin towers, we come back up and we reject the top of the orb again. So I went ahead and jumped into a play there. Technically, you're still supposed to wait on confirmation, like this down here, wait on confirmation, but I knew it wasn't going any higher for the simple fact we was already at the 10. That's why I got out the previous day. So we got out after I took profits at 10, came up here, hit this top of the orb, and then I just watch it ride back down here, and it broke, which is what you want. You got to retest, and it retested here, but it stayed below the orb. And then this was the move I wanted. And I knew it would come down here because of this blue line, which is my 100-day MA. Keep in mind, this is just a 15-minute time frame, so these things move fast. So I knew it was going to come down here to this, once it broke the low of the orb, I knew it was going to at least come down to this 100 MA, because it had already broke this one. This is my 50, the light blue one. This is my 50-day. Once it broke that, I knew it would come down here and test this 100. And that's when I got out. It could have went lower, this red line here to 200, but I wasn't going to test it to find out. The 100 was good enough for me. That was a nice move. That was a nice move right here at 10, coming all the way down to $9. So yeah, I took those profits from that put there. That was my move for NVTS. It kind of helped me towards the end of the week get the cash over 500, to be honest with you, get the value of the account over the 500. So looking to start March out on a nice, decent momentum level. All right, let's go to Home Depot next. I also jumped in Home Depot. We're currently in that play now. All right, this is Home Depot, man. You're currently looking at the monthly time frame from Home Depot. I just want y'all to pay attention to those moving averages. You got my 200 here, you got my 100, you got my 50. Look how they spaced out. That's what you want. Spaced out to the upside. Look at that. Nice uptrend, nice spacing. That's what you like to see. Now let's zoom in a little more. That's the monthly. Monthly looks good. As you can see right now, we're riding that 50. Riding that 50 on the monthly. We just got a monthly bounce off that 50 there. And this is where we are now. All right, let's go to the weekly. On the weekly, we've been riding at 200. We finally got a nice bounce off of that 200. And I'm in Home Depot now simply before this breakout here. Just on the weekly, look like we got a nice little double bottom here. We back up to the upside. What we need to break, we need to break this level here. I could go to this wick here, but more touches are here. So we need to break this level here in order to get a move up to here to easily get over 400. So that's what I'm looking at. So right now we are here. This is where we closed. I jumped in this play on Friday. See that blue line there? That's my 100-day. We got a bounce. That blue line right there is my 100-day. This light blue is my 50. This yellow is my 20. We wicked down, touched that 20, and came back up through all of these here. So I opened up a play, and the reason I opened up this play because I'm at least swing from here to here. Looking for us to finally break this level. Look at all these rejections here. This is the weekly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks of rejections. Now we're going into the month of March. So maybe we'll finally break this level. If not, we'll come back down to retest again. So keep in mind right now we're at 380. So if I can get up to 393, if we break that, that would be awesome. Plenty of upside. But if we get rejected again, that's at least a $13 move for me. I'll take that cash and run and watch it come back down again. But yeah, going into March, we should be able to break this thing this month. But I'm in play right now just to catch a swing, once again, build some more liquidity up in the account with these swings. So entered Home Depot here. Right now, when the market closed, I think I was up 5%, 2 to 3, 5%. Not much, but looking to catch that swing up here to this level here, 393. If we get a rejection, boom, I'll cut the play, take that profit, and watch it come back down to retest one of these moving averages again and see if we can come back up and try to break it again. But yeah, that's my reasoning and my gist for jumping into Home Depot. Let's go to the daily just so we can zoom in a little more. So on the daily, it was my Friday candle. That's why I jumped in at. I jumped in based on this moving above the 200 and closing. We go back to the weekly. My justification was bouncing off of that 20 on the weekly. Then you go to the daily. Once again, confluence. On the daily, we was almost rejecting my light blue line here, which is the 50. And then the candle shot up. Once I got closed candle above the 200, I was good for the day. So I jumped into that. And once again, I'm riding here to this 393 and see if we can break it. Keep in mind, if I break this level, then I still got to break this one for confirmation and come back and retest and then go higher. So right now I just drew my line based on the closing of that candle and that wick there. That's what I want to see break. All right, man, that's all I got for Home Depot right now. As far as the challenge account, those are the two that I'm in, Home Depot and NVTS. All right, let's look at some other stocks real quick on the checklist that could be promising for the month of March. All right, let's see what we can look at next on the checklist here. Let's take a look at NEE, and then we will go to, I'll do NEE, UUU. I'll do a quick look at XLE. I'll open that in my other account. And then I got to go over Walmart. See what Walmart talking about. All right, NEE, let's go. All right, this is NEE. We're looking at the weekly time frame. Loving NEE right now. Everything kind of played out nicely. Definitely already in the breakout trend. If you look here, once again, this is the weekly time frame. Nice cup here, nice cup. Here's your handle, which will be a bull flag, and then boom, the breakout. So we're on the upside right now. It's above all the major moving averages on the weekly. All the trend line, all the moving averages are in line right now. You got your 200, you got your 100, you got your 50. They finally crossed over and they're getting ready to go in that uptrend motion. They're going to start spreading out, looking nice like this right here. How that spread out, but the moving averages are out of order. Let me see if I can go into a pass right here, like this right here. This is the right order. This is what you want. When they're nice and spread out like that, nice, strong uptrend. That's what we're looking to get over here. They just getting in position right now. You got your 200 at the bottom. You got your 100. You got your 50. You got your 20, my 10, and my 5. Pretty much ride the candles. So the same formation over here back in 2019, 2020, we're looking for a repeat here. So all the moving averages are getting in position so we can get another strong run like this. This run right here was a good year, 2 years. So we could get another 2-year run here. Same momentum. So I like it here. We broke this level here, the top of the cup, broke the flag, bull flag, top of the cup, bull flag, breakout. Let's put a fib on it. I had it going to 105. So yeah, my fib based on that swing low, 102. Next target. It already done hit that 93.50. So 102, 105. That's why I like it going right now before a major correction. But as far as the momentum that we have now, yeah. And with the war just breaking out, this one could even blow past that with extreme momentum. But this is where we are right now. This play is looking nice. I can jump in this one on one of my other accounts. Don't have enough liquidity to try to jump in too many plays at one time. But this NEE is definitely nice. Prime is already moving. Like I said, we're looking at the weekly. So we blow these candles up a little bit. And this is where we are. This is where we are now. We closed at 93.77 on Friday. But as you can see, buyers and sellers were battling it out for this week here, and we kind of ended neutral. But once again, we're getting ready to go into a new week, a new month. So let's look at the daily. See, on the daily, we got that nice pullback, 2 candles down. Then we bounced off that 20-day and a nice strong candle back up to the upside. And this green line here is a fib level. So it closed above that fib level of 93.77. So come next week, we should be looking to go higher to test the next target off the fib, which is, can I move it? I can barely see it. I don't know if y'all can see that. There you go, 102.68 will be the next target. We try to reach for the first week in March. See if we can get that. All right, that's it for NEE. What we said we'll do next. UUU. Let's see. All right, this is UUUU Energy Fuels. Currently looking at the weekly time frame. I had this thing going in a cup and handle formation as well. So you got your cup there. That's the top of the cup. And we was going into our handle formation. However, that handle is not playing out like it should. So little skepticism there. Pretty much just looking at my moving averages now, tracking price action right now, because I was in this thing the 1st of February. I had jumped in early, made a little money on it, but then it didn't move like it was supposed to move. Wasn't enough volume to move those candles. So let's look at the daily. So yeah, pretty much we're making my moves based off this daily formation here. Top of the cup there. And then this was the handle. But that handle ended up trading sideways. So we didn't get a full breakout like I was expecting. So yeah, just looking at that handle there, we got a little breakout there, made a little money, and it came back down. So now things may be starting to do what we needed to do. We could be coming down for this retest and then maybe go higher now that we're in the month of March. All right, yeah, just want to make sure those trend lines are a little stellar. So once again, this is the daily. And that looks a lot better there. So this could be that breakout, and then this is that retest that we're looking for. But being that these are the daily candles and this last candle here, gravestone doji. That's where sellers came in, took over and pushed price down, and the daily candle closed that way. So looking to see what Monday and next week is going to look like. We could end up falling right back under this trend line based on this candle here. I don't like that. Had we got a candle like this on Friday, I'll be a little more confident in it going up. So we'll see what price action does. But yeah, right now, still not getting that breakout that we're looking for. Ultimately, if we can get this retest here off this trend line and see price at least move back above this wick, that'll give me better confirmation that we'll make our way up to the top of the cup at 27. Once again, that's UUU. She done did all the hard work by coming down here and then going back up. Now we're still messing around in the bull flag. Y'all know the bull flag ultimately is supposed to give us that breakout at some point. So that's what we're looking at right now. Still above the 200, still above the 100, still above the 50. Right now, all of these are in line. Let me zoom in. Let's see if my 10. All right, so right now my 20 is above my 10. So we need a reversal there. So once these MAs rotate back up, get everything back in line, start making their way back up, we should be looking good there. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now, man. I need a break above. Right now, I need a break above 23.54. The wick on this candle right here. After this retest, I need to see price go higher than this 23.54. From there, we should be making our way up, up, down, but gaining momentum to try to break this 27, which is the top of the cup. All right, UUUU. All right, let's go to Walmart, man. Let's see what Walmart talking about. I had some detailed notes on last week. Let's see where we stand. All right, this is Walmart. Currently looking at Walmart on the monthly. Look at those nice, pretty moving averages: 200, 100, 50, 20, 10 and the 5, all nicely aligned, pointing up. That's the monthly. All right, let's go to the weekly. Moving averages still look nice and good, nice and spaced out. Y'all remember on some previous videos, I did a nice trend line on the weekly, basically touching these two candles here. Y'all remember on previous videos, I did the trend line on the weekly, connecting these two candles here, bringing the trend line all the way up here. So I was saying to myself, this is the level here, and that we should get a rejection and come down and ultimately just keep riding this trend line. We'll come lower, but we'll continue to go higher. We'll end up creating higher highs. So as you can see, looking at the weekly, we did have that long red candle where it came all the way down and pretty much bounced off of my 10. And then the next week, this is here. And that week was an up week. We only got half of the candle from the previous week. And last week we finished out at 120, 128. So now let's blow that up. All right, let's go to the daily. All right, so right now we end up closing the month out and the week and the day with a green candle above the 20 MA. Another one of my issues is break of structure. So we got a low here. We got a low here. So we got closed candles. I remember last week, my decisions was based on breaking structure to the downside. So this week, we kind of got a reversal here. So what I mentioned last week looks like it's not playing out right now because we got a back above structure and back above the 20 MA. So closed candle, back above structure, which we got a low. Now we got a higher low. And we'll end up getting another higher low up here. Once you get those higher lows, it's going to create opportunity for higher highs. So we still don't have a higher high yet, but we do have two higher lows right now. Now, come next week, Monday, we could open above the 20, open above structure, and then Monday night, Monday evening, we could close below the 20 and close below structure. And if we do that, then I need to see closed candles below this last low here, or it could break this low. So right now, last week, I was looking for price to come down to a touch 50 here at 120, break that, come down to 115, 116 as this 100 MA moves up. Looks like that may not play out, but then again, just waiting to see what structure going to do for next week right now, because we're at the borderline here of getting back above this structure. So right now, if y'all playing Walmart, man, just continue to get those $3 to $5 swings, man. Don't stay too long. 3 to 5 swings to the downside, 3 to 5 swing to the upside. You can make a lot of money off Walmart. These are not the times, even though Walmart is going into an uptrend overall. So once again, Friday, we got a closed candle for the day and for the week above structure, and also above the 20 MA. So next week, first week in March, could be a nice week for us to get back to this level here. Once again, that's 128. We get up to 130. That's another $3 swing, $3 to $5 swing. So like I say, you can make good money with Walmart just off these swings like this. You don't have to try to hit it out of the park. She's not that volatile. She moves easy. You just got to pay attention to her. Pay attention to the structure, the candles, and the price action. All right, man. But that's all I got for Walmart right now. Like I said, see what the next week's going to do. I don't know how Walmart responds to time of war attacks. So I don't know what that's going to do to Walmart right now. This is what we're looking at the Friday. You know, this could be an issue come Monday when the market opens due to the war over in Iraq right now. So everything's speculation. All I can do is go off the charts right now. The charts right now is telling me that, you know, we back above structure and we are above the 20 MA. So price should continue to bounce from this area and go higher, provided that buyers step in. So we need volume to do that. The market could be putting their money in other assets and not even touch Walmart this next week. So it could end up just being at a standstill right here, probably trading sideways, or they might sell it off and use the money to jump into energy. You just never know. This is what we're looking at right now. So come Monday, just be mindful of what direction it's looking to go. All right, man, but that's all I got for Walmart. That's all I got for the charts. Once again, man, thank y'all for tapping into the 1K to 100K challenge. I'm looking to be better, be more profitable, be more disciplined during this journey. And I'm glad I'm taking you guys along with me. Hopefully you're learning something. Definitely, if you see something that looks out of the ordinary, don't hesitate to reply in the comments and let me know so we can address it. Once again, this was the account value for the end of the week of February and also the end of the month of February. 528.81, cash on hand 316.36, currently in 2 plays right now. So we're gonna see what next week do for us. Appreciate you guys for tapping in, man. Once again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the channel out to anybody that wants to follow the journey. This is your boy Fabian, setting goals, practicing discipline, executing on our goals, and we're tending to our goals. See y'all on the next go round, man. Salute. For anybody new that tapping in, man, this is a real account. These are real trades. These are real wins. These are real losses.